Hi. I'm blue now, you may have noticed. I mean, if you were here last time, you know that happened. It's just sort of what happened, so... yeah, welcome. Let's get the HUD back in place. There we go. Nice, slow, smooth. Zoom out slightly. I like that. I could just, like, start here and it kind of seemed nice. Hey, Acela! Welcome back to being real. I'm playing Tunic. I need to remember the controls. Okay, this is like the lock on. I got my sword on that button. Just as a personal choice, I got this. I can heal with what's this do? That opens that. Okay, I think we have the general controls reestablished. That makes complete sense. I hope cleaning is going well. I'm about to clean the local wildlife. Well, I'm gonna clean the local environment of the wildlife. That's for the wildlife themselves. I'm cleaning their clock. Gotta remember how this works. Gotta remember my methods. Here's a method. Okay. Getting readjusted. What did we do last time? Well, we got to the West Garden, and then we left the West Garden, not having done anything of any significance in the West Garden. In addition, I have not done any particular research into the language. I know I said that I would get all the screenshots. I have not really looked at them. Turns out I am making significant general progress without having to do so. But I will need to remember my way to the area. I think I'm south of the bell tower. If I keep going south, nothing beneficial happens. Right, we're in the mysterious land of a bridge that shouldn't exist, but does. I think the plan is take the bridge platform over here. Do a really quick thing. You. We could reload on grenade from the local grenade shop. We could also just reload on power, because I think we've got some resources. Yeah, we do 445. We could get potion up, HP up, attack up, or this one, whose exact stat I do not remember. Generally speaking, I feel like I value attack, but I also value knowing what each of these stats are. And this was probably told to me in the... Actually, I have just thrown every single grenade of mine. I've just received an achievement for accidentally blowing up every single item I have. And the description of that achievement was understand the margin of page 17. So I guess I got that prize accidentally. Okay, it's defense. Gotcha. That was the wrong button. Here we go. Okay, so we don't have any teeth to upgrade our attack. We can upgrade our defense. Oh, hold on a second. You are not getting this past me. Okay. As per last time, in accordance with the Ashby protocol, I am physically obstructing chat with an image, like a window just showing an image. Today's window is specifically the thumbnail for the January 7th stream of Team Fortress 2. I don't know why that's there, but, you know, it's just the image I picked. You were about to spoil me. I'm not letting you. I can no longer see the chat. If you have something that you need to tell me in an emergency, like I'm accidentally been muted for 20 minutes or the audio of the game isn't available, or there's like something really, really important you need to tell me, do it through the Discord. But otherwise, I'll see the messages at the end, and I'll go through them as necessary. And you gotta be on your guard playing this game. People will just show up and spoil it, including people who you already know and may not even know the game to begin with. Defense is now 2. Great. Anything else? They're all expensive, but we can afford. I think increasing our defense is functionally increasing potion and HP in lockstep. So I'll increase our defense again. I need to ask Lark to put a section of the InTV website purely dedicated to my weird and silly terminology for things. Like, I mean, I just said the Ashby Protocol. I don't know if people know the Ashby Protocol, especially because I've never explained it. In addition, what about the Cole Protocol? That's a completely different thing, but in my mind, they're similar, and I should probably, like, elaborate between the two. This is not the way I should be going. I should be taking the shortcut through the deep zone, the dark path. I forgot the name of every individual location in the game. That means going this way. Performing a little bit of an assassination. I'm struggling because this person's going to have a shield and we're going to be in close quarters. And then they run away, thus giving me the opportunity to run through unobstructed and avoid the turret. They're never getting me. I'm too fast. I'm too fast. I'm in. We're in. Here we go. Okay, that's most of the challenge done. We just have to get through the entirety of the deep dark lands. Yeah, the dark tomb. No, wait, we just climbed down the dark tomb. Oh, wait. No, now we're in the depths. The pirate's over there. This doesn't help us. We need to go back up and then go through the depths proper. There's probably a cool, awesome secret path that I don't know about, but I don't know about it. So we gotta do this. Fortunately, we've done this before, and I have a lantern. Big difficulty is gonna be sort of avoiding the hostiles, because we know about the trap. Here comes one now. Oh, spiky. We should be good down the middle. We'll just go down here, completely ignore the angry skeleton lizard. I bet there's like some sort of ladder we could have activated here, maybe. Maybe I already did, but I forgot about it. I got that treasure. I'm trying to remember if there are any treasures I have not gotten. I got that one. I do kind of remember there may be a treasure I didn't get earlier. Perhaps over here. Yes. Good, we came back for it. I tried to dodge away from any retaliation or being too close to the spikes, and it just put me in different spikes. Hello, buddy. Please walk into this laser. Thank you very much. I don't have to deal with you. I got places to be. I've got ominous glowing lights to kind of stand next to. Okay, we can now proceed on to new locales that are not just retreading old ground. Though technically I will be treading old ground for a little longer until I reach the shrine. Welcome to the West Garden. Right, that's not the shrine. The shrine is further beyond. This way, walk on this, walk on this. Go under here. There we are. So I'm a little concerned about the fact that the hero is dead twice. That was a mystery we had last time. And we do not have any map of the West Garden. This does not look like the West Garden at all. So we are going to be operating on good old intuition. Here's a shortcut. Look out for that later. Here's a door. Doesn't seem like there's any other path to go on. Unless I can navigate this. Where the heck am I? Where the heck am I? I got a card of some kind. Still haven't figured out what those individual cards do, but I'm glad to have more of them. At some point, I trust we will learn. Just not now. Currently have the ring to sword one equipped. There's now ring to shield. I imagine they correlate in some way. I have once again thrown another bomb. Oh, the fuse went out in the fire. Oh! When I did the shrine there, I got my bomb back. Interesting. Oh. Big Lizard. Hello, Big Lizard. How are we? Oh my goodness, you are speedy. I'm running out of places to dodge. Let me just pick up a page real quick. Survival tips. I would like those. Tired all the time. Stamina points. Hold A. The mysterious cards. There's an association with the gold coin. See page 20. Unfortunately, page 20 does not currently exist. Keep an eye on your bars. If HP, extra damage from a mysterious leaf. And I guess there are some fruits that serve as healing or regeneration in a pinch. Special technique. Roll sword, it looks like. Extra bombs for some reason. You must like using them. That might be the mechanic there. Check the map. You are here. Those blue dots were on the windmill and were associated with the shop with the Bone Lord. So I assume this is showing the location of other shops of the Bone Lord, perhaps. So about this special technique, let's figure it out. I do not know if a special technique is happening. Uncertain. Special technique is still a mystery to me. Wait! We didn't check the other side. Oh! This is the West Garden. And this entire thing is one greater area, apparently. Interesting. At least it is on the map. Fairies. Curious pieces of the wall. Okay. Chompignom. Runs fast but can't turn. Dangerous as a failing. Ah, the Rudelings are what they are called. Ghost of a soldier who has forgotten why they fight. Follows orders but has no soul. Do you think we could give it orders? I don't know. Okay, where are we? We are on the far left. We went to the shrine. We didn't have a way down. There is a bridge, but it's currently up. It does seem like we want to work our way around. There appears to be something off to the left. As far as finer details, question mark there. There's a magic dagger, which I want, because it seems cool. Oh! I think the Bone Lord is nearby. Might have to double back for that. Alright, I fought the Chompignon on that one. This is not connect. Okay, that makes sense. How do we get to there? The structure looks a little like the boss. Bone Lord is behind the well? You hear, Bone Lord? Hello. Ooh, you got a lot to sell. I do not have 1,000 money. I do not have 999 money. I do have 90 money. You have 100 money. You have 150 money. You have 100 money. I will buy this. Thank you for your patronage. I am now explodable. Keep going this way. All twice. I went that way. This is a mystery we need to investigate. How to get over there. I don't see a method. The map also doesn't seem to imply a method. But there's treasure over there, which means that there should be one. My only guess is that maybe we get a boat or a raft. Like a Zelda 1 style raft that goes in a straight line. Maybe. Nope. It is a water walk. Okay, this changes everything. If we can walk on shallow water, then all we have to do is look for shallow water around here. Is there any? No. Darn. Well, that's one. That's what it could be, like invisible shallow water. We should keep an eye out. Like water that doesn't look shallow but is shallow. Just try and push our way across the edges here. I was about to say shallow water wasn't a mechanic before, but then I remembered it was a mechanic in the sewers. The cave. So now it's just a mechanic on the surface. Can I sneak in there? No. Box. Is this the bridge? I mean, it's a bridge. It's many bridges put together. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's the fair. Hold on. We can work this out. We're family. Not literally, but we can. Negotiations on the table. I was hoping you would reflect. I have to sort of get it over land. That'll work. Nice. Cannot walk down the deep stairs. Where am I? I understand where I am. I do not understand why I want to be here. Oh, I'm under the bridge. Okay, this does not bode well. Also, there's like a Z-axis we're dealing with now. Where am I? I am here. Oh my goodness, the effigy changes colors to match the me. I didn't even realize. Up. And this is the shortcut. Also, the fairy's having a bad time. Oh! Ice fairy. I'm not even sure if that hurt. This is a different color projectile than the other one was firing. I have to assume that this one is an ice fairy, but the other one was not. How did you hit me like that? Also, how am I pointed at you? Gotcha. This is a shortcut back to the bridge I saw earlier. Yes, yes. Splendid. We now have a quick and convenient return path. You just ran over there to ran over there, huh? Oh. There's a monster. Whoa, 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 whoa. Getting rid of you quickly. The other two have not noticed me, and I don't think I want to bother them. Where am I? There is something off to the left. I would really like to get the cool magic dagger, but I don't know how. Though, thinking about my path to get here, I can't think of a different direction I would have gone. Oh! Hello. I'm being ambushed. I'm being ambushed. Running, running, running! Okay, good news is that the fairies... One down. Good. A little more damage. If we found one of those teeth, I could then afford to defeat those in one hit, I imagine. Unfortunately, I don't think we can afford teeth right now. I don't know where to find it. They're very rare, very coveted. Oh boy. Okay, let's hope there are no more... Okay. Running. Running. Evasive maneuvers. Opening the box. Running from the box. Okay. Everything that happened there makes complete sense. I'm just sort of the victim of it. Making my way. If I need to be a bit more discerning with my strategy. perhaps be a bit more defensive. Like, that's consistent, and I don't need to do any fancy flips. Gotcha! Okay, so red laser is pain. Blue laser is... Oh my goodness, what have you done? Red laser is pain, blue laser is freeze. It's deferred pain. Did I even go up here? I think I did, and it was the way I was supposed to go. No, there's something to the left. What mystery is about? Oh. Another case of the map being outdated, or this is boat theory. Raft theory. Do-do-do-do-do theory. That was just... I panicked. I flailed. I just wanted to power through it, but they are so durable. Maybe I should use my bombs. I should bomb. I should throw explosives. Does arson imply fire? Because these are more explosive bombs than fire bombs. And fire bombs are their own thing. Can I go here? I have blown myself up. That's good progress. Alright, I'll take it. Ooh! I'm a genius. Oh, they're coming. They're on the way. What have I done? They're here. Good. And the third one's just gonna sit there, I guess. I was hoping that they would both... So, like, that one of them would be red, one of them would be blue. I gambled incorrectly. They were both red. What are you holding up? I'm back. Okay. Good progress to suddenly have. Good stuff. There's an enemy over there. I think it's just a red Rudling. Make sure I understand and use the proper terminology. Forward is nice, but south is a shrine, and to the right is the magic dagger. Very desirable. Activating the shrine under these conditions should be okay. Oh, I thought this was at my altitude. Honestly, I was hoping for more access here. Can't even go that way. Wait, can I go this way? I can go this way. Almost feels like they're connected. This side is as equally unapproachable as the other, unless there's like a door here. There's not. The purple structure is not represented on the map. It also marks this location as being made of gold, which is strange. This is some sort of golden path. It's not very gold to me. It looks very green. Even if you're considering the stones below, I don't think those were gold at any point. I go forward, I get to a big door, which eventually leads to a big boss. I'm getting that dagger. Adversity exists. I won. At least get your corpse out of the way, thank you. The map seemed to imply that the magic dagger was below the structure, and now that I see a cave entrance, I understand why. Ho ho ho. Fairies. Fairies exist. Magic dagger! Fancy runed object. Let us equip it. 3. Okay. And then that's the blue bar. Well, ignoring the fact that I squandered all of my magic attack, that seems like a really good, powerful attack. I am now incentivized to improve my magic potential. I'm also maybe incentivized to go back and collect power at the shrine. But before that... the Rudlings do not drop mana. The only things that I remember dropping mana are the fairies and the sentinel turrets. I don't know why this is. Nice. Explosives. How do I get you? How do I get you? Do not see a path. Oh, purple one. Okay. Something that is tripping me up, and I'm acknowledging this now, is that in order to successfully do a directional block on an enemy, I need to both lock on and deploy the shield. And I have been repeatedly doing only one of those two, and it not working. Either I'm locked on but not shielded, or I'm shielded and facing the wrong way. I need to fix this behavior. Oh, I did not get far. Okay. Notably, not hurting the crocodile. Bomb? I don't have bomb equipped. I think this works to my advantage. Much peaceful now. There's something to the immediate right. If we go forward, there is a boss, allegedly. Not that I can get to it from here. Boost. That'll make the fairies easier, I think, maybe. A rope. That's a shortcut, I imagine. Descend. Very nice. As for here, I'm going to take another attempt at just walking across the water here. Seeing if it gets me to the treasure. It doesn't. But I do have another idea. If there is like a secret rope that let me descend here, maybe there's a secret rope that lets me descend elsewhere. And I can just use it. Secret back wall ladder or some such. A leaf. That is one of those stats. I wonder which one. Maybe it increases the magic. It would be thematically appropriate if we learned how to increase magic here. This one's gonna haunt me. I am worried that we are actually going to have to fight and defeat a boss for the first time ever. There have been two sort of boss alleged things around, and I have been able to ignore both of them. This one, however, feels a lot more like staged and operational. So I wonder. Yeah, this does not instill me with confidence, the fact that there's just a spike wall there. Like, every single boss I've encountered so far has been chill, or at least chillable. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reason with this one. My luck's going to have to run out eventually. Yep, here we go. Okay, Oh, I've even just locked into the room. Hello and welcome to the first boss of the game. Allegedly. Alleged by me specifically. Okay. It's not looking good for my chances at having a reasonable discussion. So I'm going to prepare myself in accordance with that fact. We're gonna have to start doing, like, regular boss-type stuff, like fighting, memorizing attack patterns, pressing the wrong button. What else do I want? Increased health. This, I assume, is increased magic, and that might be good, because we have the magic dagger now. SP. Frankly, I'm not sure. Kind of ambiguous. Let's check the stats page. Does not say. Does not say. Ooh. Magic points, MP. Oh, I see. It's stamina. I see the bar is increased. Would like to find a fairy just to test if I have gotten past the one-hit kill threshold. Oh, I have to deal with these jumps again. Oh, hey, look, a fairy. Oh, hey, look, friendly fire. I am so doomed. I stopped being doomed. I have. Okay, it didn't help. But I did. I hit the fairy. It exploded instantly. That is good reliability for the future. That does not help that I need to be good at the game. Thank you. Seems I also defeat red rootlings in 2 swings now. I didn't realize that the red and blue ones had different stats in terms of health. I knew the blue one had a shield, but I thought that their general, like, health toughness was the same. Hi. I think I need to get in the habit of lowering my shield so that it can recharge the stamina. You are very susceptible to just running in place. That is the Rudling Purple's critical flaw. Oops. Do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight you, but it feels like the world is forcing me to fight you. I tried. Whoa, big move. Okay, that's a 3-hitter. Okay. I'm learning some moves. We have the shotgun. We have the slammer. We have the whirlwind. There are at least 3. I may have been wrong about the difference in the Rudling stats. How's about we just sort of run? Running, going up. We're out. I just got an achievement for being a lawnmower, even though I don't think I was the one who cut the grass in that scenario. The reason I'm doing this is I can go to this shrine, and it's a more direct path. So I will be at full strength upon the start of the battle. Which is good, in case you were wondering. Thinking of what strategies I could employ against this boss monster. I have a shield. How about I... That's always available. Okay. Good time to heal. I was really hoping I could snuff out the actual shot there. Gotcha. That's a move. Cool. How you doing, buddy? I'm sorry it came to this. I would have liked to have been chill with every single boss in the game. I think that would have been a cool objective of mine. That's a lot of money. That's like 200 money. That's 200 of them. And all that just to get up a few meters. We could have invented a ladder. Just chop down enough trees to build a ladder over here. We could have circumvented that whole issue. There's going to be a secret passage that I don't know about that was open the whole time that would have allowed me through. And I'm going to be real sad that I had to fight that guy. At least that's spell number 2. A little fruit. And this bridge. Right to the well. Now, given my experience with the blue bells back in the spirit realm, The next area should be open. We have any purchases to make. We could increase potion healing capability or just up our health. 300 and 250. So we could only pick one. I'll pick the potion on the assumption that even if I take this, it won't bring me back to full health. Like full. Like, okay. Assuming good potion usage, I imagine improving potion healing gives us more operational HP than increasing our max health. This implies that I need to actually be good at healing myself in a timely manner. And that's going to be a skill issue. Alright, cool. We're in the spirit realm now. Actually, it doesn't appear to be the spirit realm. 3. And then the symbol of the hexagons reminds me of the RGB lighting on some of the towers. The Stargate. I see. To activate the Stargate, we need the 3 colors. Also, where am I? I'm here. So these are the RGB towers. It seems to be it wants me to hold A for 3 seconds. There's another half of this page that does not yet exist. This is page 24. And this appears to be our objective here with the Stargate. I see it in the background. We have the 3 gems. I see. So that's our hint. And this is... Where does this go? Sadly, that doesn't appear to be anything. But this is a bridge. The fact that there was one of those one-way bridge access ports suggests that this was a place we could have gone to before? Have we been here before? Oh, maybe we have. I don't think this is somewhere we've been before. Give me my map. Yeah, no, we have absolutely not been here before. This is the edge of we're above the shrine, the sealed temple. There's a mountain door to the north, which I guess we can access now thanks to a ladder we took here. That way is a golden thing leading to ladders, which we might be able to make a shortcut from. So I'll head there first. Also, how are you doing, buddy? Hey, it's the world. I remember you. You were... Did I know about you already? Had I seen you from... Yeah, I saw you from a vantage point over there. And so we meet again. You don't even know? I got a little pew pew laser. I appreciate having a little pew pew laser. Ha! Pew pew laser. Yeah! Alright, the pew pew laser is fun. I'm enjoying pew pew laser activities. What's to the right of here? Ladders. Tell me more. I have a little bit of a fear that the pew pew laser will reflect off of metal and hit me in the face if I try and hit somebody who has a shield with it. I guess I should try. Well, reflected. Would it have hit me? I don't know. Cute. I kind of want to see if I can pull off some sort of crazy maneuver where it reflects off of the enemy and then reflects off of me and then hits the enemy again. Does this imply that I could have reflected the fairy lasers onto somebody else? That situation never really showed up. Also, that was just a rude ambush. I'm over here now. Ladder? Yeah, there is. Also a way over this direction. Which is here, just above. I should go back to one of those RGB structures. There was one in the West Garden that we had ready access to. I should go there and do the thing it tells me to do there. Dare you. I forgive you. Forest Fortress. Interesting. Hello. Wait. This is looking very similar to the way I just came from, but... Yeah, this is the way I just came from. How'd I get... No, no, no. I went down this ladder, and then I went this way. That's what I did. And then that loops around again. Do these connect? Can I, like, make an infinite channel of magic? It would help if I could aim. Does not seem like it. I'm just wasting magic. Maybe I shrine. I might have shrine. If I didn't then, I did now. Okay, the world is opening up to me. Part of me wants to head back towards the West Garden via the upper route that we just sort of discovered. Which is to say, go to the windmill, go past through the boss arena. I want to see if that whole A button plan works. Bell. Think that person on the side of the wall is going to be a problem? The big green one? I think eventually. Don't tell me the boss is back, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, dear self, do not get obliterated. Break for it. Break for it. This is the wrong way. Tactical screen load. Okay. Now we just have to fight our way out. Honestly, going a lot better than I expected. And now that the enemy's over there have lost aggro, we can go over this. We can go back to the gray statue. I am not saving there. And is there like a... Oh no, we don't have access to this. We don't know how to get onto the pedestal. I went all this way for nothing. Unless I don't have to be that close. I can just be here. Something is definitely happening. I'm bluer than usual. I don't think I'm close enough. I don't think I'm close enough. I tried to do it at the shrine to see if something would happen. Maybe if I'm facing away from it. Unhelpful. Okay, that means I am going to have to do that. Immediate questions. Since it seems like you just do that anywhere. Are there benefits for doing it in other places? Actually, question. It's pretty blue. Oops. I wanted to see if it would, like, restore my magic a little bit. It did not. Well, so that's one mystery solved. I'm gonna assume it cares about geometry. So if I go to... Actually, if I go to just, like, symbolically significant locations like here... No luck. I couldn't swing my sword while doing that. And I couldn't use my magic dagger either. But I could use the wand as like a really jank way of moving backwards if there was ever a reason to do that. While we're questioning other mysteries of the world... That was worth a shot. Oh, wait. If this is metal and reflective... No such luck. Maybe I'd go do it at one of the gold statues as well. They're not necessarily imbued with RGB technology, but they could provide valuable insight. Oh, what about here? Oh, a thing happened. Hello. So that's the hero. Okay, visually, this is representing the 6 different stat boosting items. There's attack, there's stamina, there's defense, there's health, there's potion, and the last one's gotta be magic. Notably, my stats here are different to what I was seeing earlier. And it seems like no matter which direction I enter from, it doesn't help. It also appears that my stats don't exist in this world. Okay, so that implies to me that there are 6 of these statues about. This is number 2 that I found. And each of them will lead to a different sector of that realm. What to do in that realm, I have no idea. But I'm glad that I was onto something. Is this really the direction I should be heading back? I don't think so. That just leads me to the Darklands. I would much rather head over to the statue, turn right, go up the secret rope, and casually make my way back to civilization. All casually. In the immediate moment, it seems like there are 2 places we can go. One is the mountain door, and the other is the forest fortress. Both seem seemingly available. Of the 2, I think the forest fortress is the more likely one to really, truly, actually be available to me. And that the other one is going to be locked or otherwise inaccessible due to some nonsense. Given that, I would like to head there first to see what the nonsense is. Fortunately, we got easy access that way. I do expect the tuning forks to be useful at some point in the future. My personal theory is I'm going to get something like a grappling hook. That'll also work with the wooden hooks that I've seen elsewhere. And together, they will be used to allow me to cross small gaps like that. It is cold here. Why did I assume I would have a map? I'm surprised at how surviving I am right now. Why am I surviving? Is it the fur? It might be the fur. Hello. Well, indeed, my access forward has been blocked, but there may be insights. Hello. This is telling me about the cards. Cyan Peril, Inverted Ash, Lucky Cup, Muffling Bell. These stats exist. The page 51. Coin into well increases the triangle? Okay. Hints and clues. The temple. 3 keys. Page 24. The ruined atoll. Crab. Golden. Checkpoint dead? Old burying ground. Oh no, there's language here. Somebody's written the significance of this. So the first line is a complete copy of the actual text, but then it appears to decompose the message into fundamental parts. Like apostrophe over roofed circle is split into roof and apostrophe and maybe no circle. Symbol 2 and 4 are still there. Symbol 3 has been split into a Y and a roof. Interesting. Page 24 is denoting the press A for 3 seconds thing. There may be something else on the other half of the page that I can't see. There is a page in between these. Temple needs the keys. Keys go to the statue. The ruined atoll has a crab. Oh, and that's also the golden platform. Mysteries are abound. I need to do something, and assumedly this will open. That has not helped. It was worth a shot. I don't know how to proceed here. And the fact that there are notes on the language denoting different variations of language suggests to me that I'm going to have to start learning the dang language. I'll have to start learning the graphemes. Do you think the language is going to be a language, or is it just going to be like a cipher? Like, do all the letters in that language correspond properly to, like, regular Roman characters in English or something? Or am I going to have to understand the words as well? If there's no proper association like that. Meanwhile, this frozen land is very frozen, and also land. Well, a nice page giving me mysteries. I appreciate it. We actually learned from that. We learned that these cards exist, and the likely way to use them is to throw a coin down a well. I don't know if that installs them permanently or not. So I have a few cards. Maybe there is that sort of hole in the top left of the card. Maybe that would be filled in with the coin to denote that we have imbued it with power. Where is the nearest well? I got a few coins. I'm willing to make that attempt. There is the well. There might be a regular well nearby. I want to check back towards the... No, I think I'll just go back down. I need a well. I need a well. New. Don't exactly remember where old wells were, but I imagine one would be close to the old house simply because it is a house that is old. If you build a house there, you expect there to be local infrastructure. And in my mind, local infrastructure includes a dang well. I know that there's a well in the western pass near the shrine, as I recall it being there in the way of the Bone Lord's well. But a quick run around here. See if we can't find another. Hi, how you doing? Still want to get that page in the middle of nowhere. I am not making decisions conducive to my health and well-being. Boom! Got him. Oh. How did I miss this? Ah! The heart. Another one of those cards that we were just talking about. Now, where's a well? You are not a well. Okay, big angry guy is going to be big and angry. Like shield. I'm leaving. I see no well here. There's a well. Okay, prep us for welling. I got 5 of these things. Ho 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 ho! I got an achievement that said nothing happened. I think we need 2. Actually, let's consult the diagram here. There's definitely association with coin here. My thought was if we put in 2... Like, I think that the amount of coins you put in will correlate with this triangle somehow. I put in 2. Assuming that the red number is the number of coins, that's this triangle here. But maybe we need to push it to 3 to expand, or to fill in the triangle and the red text is not the number of coins. That looks oh! Okay, new theory. This is the number of coins required. Each of these circles corresponds to a coin. Once we fill in, starting from the bottom and just sort of like going diagonally forward, we get that many of the little patch slots to use. So by filling up the first triangle of 3, we now have 2 slots to use from a default of 1 off the board because we started with 1. If we put in 3 more coins, I imagine that will upgrade to 3 slots. I, however, only have 2 coins, so I will not do this. Regardless, we can now add another one of these, despite me not knowing what they do. I will add in the heart one and then consult the manual. We have Lucky Cup. I imagine that it may operationally give us a 15% increase to our health, or like a 15% chance to be healthy, or I don't know. Peril ring. Or at least a cyan one, apparently. Associates defense with peril. In some way I don't know yet. But we also have this one, which I would maybe call the red peril ring if I had to guess a color. Which does something involving our attack whilst in peril. Maybe we do more damage when we're in peril, I don't know. Either way, we have 2 of these things now, and I'm happy for that. Can't wait to understand anything else about the situation. I'm gonna have to learn the language, aren't I? Is there like a good place to start for that, or do I just have to like slowly crawl my way through it? I've got those screenshots. I haven't made any today, but it's enough to get started. I could figure out the word for stick. I could try and see if there's some correlation between the words that they say and the letters of English. That was a heart that just fell. Okay, I now understand what this does. Almost certainly the Lucky Cup drops like heart health upgrades. Either will heal 15% of my health or with a 15% chance. That's my assumption. And with everything else considered, let us go to the Forest Fortress. We made it. I remember this place. We saw this place briefly when I found a secret back in the forest area. Hello! Forgot where you are. I think that's the decoy. No. Let's put the magic dagger back on there. I'm gonna accidentally use it and be really sad. Let's put this there and that there, so that at least if I accidentally use the magic wand, I will be less upset. And I... No, I suspect I'm too far. How do we proceed? Oh, there's a tunnel under here. I get you. And now, oh, we can go here immediately. Exhibit A. Money. Okay, moment of truth. Oh. That activates the purple. I don't know what activating the purple does, but it activated the purple. Hello. You still do nothing. You appear unchained. Wait a minute. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but this now looks like one of the golden platforms. Is it possible that if I can do that trick to make that tower go down, that I could use that at one of the golden sectors and make it go up? You see what I'm seeing? You see what I'm comprehending? What I'm comprehending? Are we ready for this? Because I'm going to go back all the way to the very beginning, and I'm going to try that there. Probably the easiest to access golden platform, if only because it's the one I remember where it is immediately. The others, I know they're around, I just forgot where they are around. Okay, so this is not actually the exact same. There's like the metal bit around it. It did have like a slanted path to get on, but it wasn't metal like the platform. Should I stand on it or near it? If it's a tower that rises, Well, I guess if I can stand on it, it's fine to stand on it. I'm gone. I am in the spirit realm again. Okay, so this is just a door to the spirit realm. The table of contents. Oh my goodness, we found it. So, now we know what to expect on each page. The story, data management, beginning your adventure, game stream control, stamina, items increasing your power, death, unknown text, hints and clues, unknown text, survival tips, West Garden, Outer World, Under the Well, Eastern Vault, Ruined Atoll, Frog's Domain, Quarry, Swamp Cathedral, unknown text, hidden secrets, memo pages. A long, long time ago, civilization. Holy Cross, the power to defy death. They mentioned that in the opening cutscene. And then we're immediately on page 10. Oh, no, wait, it might not have been the opening cutscene. It might have been this text right here. Well, that's a little redundant, but if it's an instructional guide, I understand. So they have the 3 hexagons that they utilize or worship. But then separately, they have the purple crystal, which is associated with the purple in the towers, maybe. Though the towers also had the RGB light. I could walk across the land sometimes in here, but it doesn't seem like this is a time I can. Oh, but I see another platform over there. Pardon me for bringing up Minecraft and Tunic, but I wonder if this is a subspace nether situation. Because geographically, north and slightly to the left is a tower near the old house. And similarly, there's one north and slightly to the left here. I wonder if they correlate. Okay, forget the forest fortress. We got some cartography to do. Did I get any mail? No mail. Ow. One more up. Up and over and left and down. Okay, here's the old house. Let's go to the pedestal and activate. See what it do. Get off my pedestal, buddy. Okay, I may need to clear the local hostiles. Makes sense. You kind of need to be focused to sleep. I took a lot of damage, but it's fine. See ya, buddy. Can't get me. I'm in the spirit realm. This is not where I was expecting to show up. This is, in fact, a completely different location. But it is the same realm. Okay. So... interesting. I went there, but I appeared here. So the panels maybe do not directly correlate to geographic position as well as I thought. Central one here. Where does this one go? What? Very interesting. So they do not necessarily lead in and out of the spirit realm. They are simply teleportal. Though I suppose the one on the edges, I suspect the one on the edges, to be more correlated with entering and leaving at will. Where's this one go? Where the heck am I? Where the heck am I? I think I have a map for this. Yeah, I'm here. Okay, how did I do this? Alright, there's Okay, then the question is, why was this one activated? I'm thinking maybe it was activated because it was powered by the purple. So maybe the purple power is what activates the platforms of gold. And then from there, we can just go... So priority number 1, therefore, is activate all of the gray statues. And... here, there was no other way to get here. We're just here now. Okay. So the ability to teleport is based on the activation of these conduits. Does this imply that every single one of these is connected to a purple? Let's find out. Go! We out of there. Okay, we in here. So, we know the middle one, we know that one, we know that one. Is there a way behind here? Thought so. I'll go up the staircase next time. Where are we going? Where in the world are we? Wait. Are we? This looks like the other, or it resembles in some way the door on the top of the mountain. As far as me being here, I don't see anything I can do. This is weird. We're definitely not in the spirit realm because I have my stats. And it was less blue and glowy. Okay, so many interesting things are happening. What's up here? Oh, wait, is this the... No, it can't be the... Are you the same person or a different person? Because this is, like, not the way I got to you before. Hello? Is this a collection of the things I've unlocked? I can't check my stats right now. But wait, I can do this here? I can't do this here. I just... This may correlate to the upgrades I have so far. I see 2 teeth, 2 defense, 2 potion, 1 stamina. Maybe these are the upgrades I have right now. If they correlate, then maybe I need all of them to proceed. It would make sense given the hero's grave area. Alright, how do I... The tricky bit now is I have options. What do I do with those options? New question, what did activating the purple in the forest fortress do? I'm over here now. Because I activated it, it became all purple and glowy, as to be expected. But it didn't do anything else, as far as I can see. It didn't correlate to any of the teleportation nodes there, the platforms. There is maybe another function. Easiest way to find out would simply be to follow the line. Let's follow the line. It deviates here. Line. Ah, okay. So that's our... Wait a minute, this looks familiar. Yes. Okay. Looking at this, it appears to be some sort of connected conduit network. The fact that this says refer to page 30, right there. Oh, hey, it's the Bone Lord. That implies to me that the unused map here is going to be that, especially because there's another tower inside. This appears to be the Land of Towers, or more specifically, the Fortress of the Eastern Vault. So that's cool. And I think this is going to end up being the boss. If there is one. I don't see a boss symbol on the map. Oh. It could just be this Goliath structure. It could be the fortress itself. This big old structure looking thing. It seems smaller in that picture. So maybe it's like stylistically here but bigger and that it is the boss. I don't know. Either way, power conduits connect through the world. They've made a big old ceremony over here, which I'm going to unfortunately ruin. Is that candle diegetic? I wonder. There are X's on some of these spots. I don't know what they mean. Arrow staircase down. Keep that in mind. That must be the dotted line conduit. Seems like our objective here, simple enough at the very least, is to power up the system. See a little more what we're dealing with. Person with a candle, they were on the map. Yeah, the custodian. Candles can be put out. The mark on their backs is a trick. I don't know what they're trying to trick me with. Keep it in mind that I am being tricked. I doubt this one will allow me forward. Yeah, that's looking a little inaccessible. So we go left. I can sort of ping some of them from here as well. Okay, power our way forward. They are making real sure you understand this mechanic. Nice. Coveted in a forest temple, stolen to the top of the sky, sealed at the root of the world. This is a continuation of the lore, kind of. These are the 3 keys for the warp gate. I understand that. These are clues as to where they are. Coveted in a forest temple implies to me that we are on the path of red. Given the fact I can just teleport to the ruined atoll, makes me think that I can actually pick what I'm doing right now. It doesn't seem to... Oh, it does convey. This is page 30. beneath the eastern vault. There are boxes. So what? I am here. Interesting. Welcome to Spiderland. Man, I'm a real big fan of how much I can't see right now. I'm a huge fan of that. I'm extremely ecstatic, jovial, full of merriment at how much seeing I can't do right now. You would not believe. Boater of some kind. I'm about to be ambushed, aren't I? They're hiding something. Whoa! How did they do that? I was shielding. Are they stronger than the shield? Also, was there any point to going here? Wait. I was hoping this would make me brighter. I don't think it helped. It also means I can't rely on my shield when fighting the spoders. Oh! Whoa, 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 oh! Slomb. You are not acting as the Slom do. Why are you not acting as the Slom do? I'm scared. Okay, they explode like the Slom do. This is a very open area. Waterfall to my left, I imagine that implies I can't actually physically go up there. Yep. I can go in the water, though. So there is a marking on the back of the big spoders, but I do not understand what it is trying to convey, and therefore what the trick is. This goes this way. There should be another path this way. Both are options. They're very dark options. Oh, 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 oh. Thought this triangle was meaningful. Oh. Ooh. Get pinged. And this just loops around. No other special features to be had? None. It's only been yellow-backed spiders for the moment. Continue to follow the vague path. I'm really relying on the map for this. And we're at the water. Here's the water. We can walk on the water. Pink. So the blue one's bigger, and its attacks don't really go behind me, just in front of me. Ping. Oh, there's a lot of you. I'm out of pings. Okay, spider behavior needs to be studied. Because I certainly don't know what's going on. Aha! I knew there would be a secret under a waterfall. That's like a thing you always do. That's the silent bell, right? They made reference to this. Right there. No, the muffling bell. Does it make me quieter and therefore able to do more stealth activity? Because if yes, I am very much for it. As for where to go, it seems like we would go down and around. There's an X in the top right, which would be there, and it is that thing. Don't know what it does. Let's ping it. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It does stuff. Got a mushroom. Now we're up here instead of down there. Has this benefited me? No, but I assume the intended strategy, if I didn't ping it, would be to run out there, come around through this door, slap it, and then get the treasure. But I pinged it, so I'm a professional. Check me out and how smart I am. Aha! Ping! You better run. Managed to survive. I am over here. I am over there now. Red fire. Is this a jail of some description? Feels like one. Shortcut. Good to see. Are these like buckets? Maybe they correlate to the rope. This was some sort of, I don't know, like big industrial-sized well structure. Or, you know, just a dungeon. And somebody made a daring escape by digging through an entire wall. Okay, we got right, double right, and then 2 on the left. I'm over here now. We are now entering the realm of the custodians, it seems. There's one right there. Does feel like a jail. Hello, what do? You swing your candle like a sword. Interesting. I was told there was a double-decker room. Why is that not true? What do you know? Okay, so this one is... It doesn't seem like they're necessarily powering it, because there's power coming to it. They might just be like transformers or repeaters of some kind, if I were to describe it in terms of some sort of electrical structure. Are we chill, by the way? Maybe. Oh, I am on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Probably the preferred method for dealing with that. Hey, I see you're worshipping this big obelisk. You mind if I perform a miracle? You're welcome. Glad I could help. I went the wrong way. We are off this map, and we are back on this map, and we were following the purple line down, so this is the continuation, just naturally. Now that we're in this area... Interesting. Where am I? I'm downstairs. How do I get upstairs? I mean, there's treasure here, and I'll take treasure here. That's good. Do I see another up here? This doesn't make sense. Ping. Oh, they hit me with the burn. I am far away now. That's okay, though. This is what I get for breaking and entering. Unfortunately, this will not stop me from breaking and entering further. Also, what's in this direction? Ah, okay, this is the Bone Lord, so I had to go down there and I did not miss anything. Hello, Bone Lord. How you doing? A coin? That's a very expensive coin. Given the options, I think I am simply going to leave. I do feel bad about not actually making a Bone Lord purchase when I am given the opportunity. Unfortunately, there is simply nothing of interest. Or at least nothing affordable of interest. I do want another coin. From here, it should be a simple matter of going up this rope. Shortcut. Gonna have to deal with the simple custodians here, but fire damage is real and concerning. So let's all be cautious and wary of that. Meanwhile, it appeared... Oh, no, wait, this does appear... The way that the purple is going, it seems like this is that and that is this. And yet I don't feel satisfied. I feel like there must be more here. There's an arrow on the map, but I want to explore it. Reveal to me your answers. Are you this? Am I you? I think it might be, because this vertical line right here may denote a wall, and that it's showing the interior of these rooms. So unfortunately, this might just be it. I'm over here now. Having escaped and gaining a greater grasp of the situation, I'm going to pick up this piece of paper that I didn't even see last... Whoa. Page 36, Frogman's Domain. The Librarian. Holy Cross Cathedral, something in blue. The day of me needing to figure out what the heck all of this is saying is fast approaching. Hey, look, it's my corpse. Hello, corpse. What's in here? An entire other room. Wait. Too far. What does this mean? Dead. It's not powered. That's the problem. I'm not going to deal with engagement. So I need to activate... Okay. When did you get here? They can be reasonably powered through, but burn damage is... Are you chill? Looks like you're chill. Nice candelabra. Allow me to perform a miracle. Thank you very much. Great. Glad I could help. What's down here? If anything. Map is not forthcoming on information regarding what's down here, if anything. Z-targeting is even less helpful. I don't see a connection. So we continue. And now this should be activated, and it is. This is probably what is going to increase my magic. It requires 300. I will gladly pay them. I say apparently not paying them. I think I saw no and saw it was 2 letters and thought it was okay, despite okay being the thing that I was already on. MP is now 2. Cool. Okay, so following the connection lines, this goes out. It can go up to the main line, but also down here to where there's a mysterious X. There's another mysterious X to the right of it. There's an X to that shrine on that side. Weird that there would be 2 so close together. Do you think they'll like me if I, like, pray in reverence? They'll be like, ah, I see you are chill like that. Go ahead. Wishful thinking, maybe. Instead of confronting the north, I think I would like to maybe circle around. Because maybe that candle that I saw on the map is diegetic. And I can therefore... Okay, so that's probably what that X means. It means it's destroyed. I am somewhere else. Background's doing something weird. I am very high up and also a little lost. But this is the way I'd have to go if I wanted to head towards the candle, which I do want to do. The advisors here do not appear to be particularly hostile, though they could be at any moment. They have started being hostile. Okay, so those advisors have cube-based magic and can teleport. These are very interesting developments. I will proceed to ignore them. I'm failing to ignore them. I ignored them. Now I can go back in and they ignore me as well. I don't feel like much of a shortcut, especially considering this is a location I've never been before. Hey, buddy. Hey, other buddy. Sometimes you just gotta invest and chill. Box. Okay, if box is up here, how do I get down? So this is definitely where I want to be. How chill are you? Okay, the chillness factor is decreasing before our very eyes. How are you? Let me out! Let me out! It feels as if you have injured yourself. I don't know exactly how it happened. I'm consuming. You thought you could get me, and you almost did. I'm leaving. I'm going down here. Oh, this opened this path so I can run away. Fantastic. I can now go here, and it's now tomorrow. Congratulations. So, maybe you're chill. You're all just chill. If you're all just happy, chill, you're having a good time. I can do this. Great. Now that should be most of it. Conduit from here goes from there to there. It's nothing. So I guess next order of business would be to go get the hypothetical candle. I hope it's real. I don't know why I can't just pick up one of the ones available around here, but if I need to get like a new initiate candle, I'll get a new initiate candle. I could have respected the circumstances a bit better. I have an idea. Here lies the hero. Yep. Yep. Oh, you! This is not helping! Cut through! Gotcha. I think I got time to heal. We continue. We continue. Okay, we're good. We lived, and now I can do the thing. Good. Still don't know what to do while here, but at least I've managed to get here from another location. Hold on a second, I'm about to do a funny. That'll leave them guessing. Okay, but it seems that coming here has had no effect aside from that. Do I have another map that has one of those on it? Yes. Okay, they're all denoted by a candle. Candle refers to those statues. I understand this now. That's intel. They really do seem chill over there. Okay, so with this established, I think we have powered up all the power we need to power our way through and get to the top of the place. What happens when we enter the forest? I don't know. What is this little staircase off to the side? I equally do not know. That definitely warrants investigation once I get back up there. And getting back up there should be simple. Cross the bridge, walk around the people, maybe investigate what this corner's about. Keep going, maybe we could have a chat with the Bone Lord. Bone Lord is very available in this region. Okay, yep, I accidentally tripped over a sacred relic or something. Just get my way inside. I'm now inside, and they will now ignore me because I am a different person. Maybe I could pretend that my wand is a candle, and they would not be bothered by me anymore. Oh. Why do I hear a spider? I think this may be my only good opportunity to remove this threat from the fight. Oh! Ooh, you're shielding with the candle. Clever. Hello. I guess we're chill. They've taken claim to that corner of the room, and I guess we're just going to be roommates now. That powers the door. Are you just going to be defensively oriented in the end of the room for... Gotcha. You've been got. What's this way? Wall? Paths do not correlate, and this bothers me. Okay, we're through the golden door, and I have no idea what... Interior of the Eastern Vault. Welcome to the Eastern Vault. I am worried I'm about to fight a giant mechanical spider. As seen right there. No, I've activated a portal. What else have I done? I'm not on the map anymore. Well, first and foremost, let's save this. Second, let's see where this goes. I wonder if the moment I activated both of those pillars, I didn't even need to go through the golden door. I could just... This one! Okay. I now understand. We are at this one. Question. Has the items here changed? I think a mushroom has been added to the arrangement. That would make sense considering I increased my magic. So I do sustain as an assumption that these do correlate with my upgrades. And that I should probably come back here once I've upgraded them all. Or at least upgraded more. Just to keep tabs. I'm starting to get impressions. Perceptions. There's a little red thing. What could this possibly be if not a boss arena? I'm going to press the little red thing on that thing and it's going to activate the whole boss and I'm going to have to fight it and it's going to be a absolute arduous and torturous experience, and I'm not looking forward to it. Quick question then. Since this is the threat to my existence, what is this? I think I understand what this is. I assume I'm going to retrieve the red thing and put it in this. They're about the same size. Yup! Everything is going exactly as I anticipated. Hello and welcome to the... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm fighting the Scarab from Halo Wars specifically. It's deploying fairies to obliterate me. Okay. Ow. Alright, we are going to be hard-pressed here to do anything productive. How did that work? Maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm still a corpse. How am I even supposed to... Wait a minute. This is an artillery battle. I understand. I understand everything. If they're giving me an infinite amount of fairies, I have an infinite amount of firepower. This is how we fight. Okay, I have less guarding options. What happens when I run out of wall to hide behind? Good. Hi. Oh. Healing again. I am no longer confident in my strategy! I think fairies were deployed. I did run out of magic, so I will have to destroy them manually. Or they will destroy them for me. Much appreciated, enemy. I'm glad you're on my side. Okay, we're gonna need to... Yeah, okay. Play this cautiously. Can I shoot those? I can. Whoa. Okay, when they sound like an elephant, they're doing the ram move. Good to know. I'm getting that locked in. There's the beam. I've made no progress in this fight. Not boding well for me. Oh, wait. I'm learning something. I outspin them. They're designed for sieges, not frontal assault. And they appear to have a weak point. I have blown myself up. I tried to shoot it with the wand, but that just slowed me down. Okay. As intimidating as this thing is, it may have a crucial exploitable weakness that I need to come to terms with and understand. That was awkward. And there it is. We're good. Ha! You missed. Take out the engine of the siege engine. Nice. Wow, it's going well. Okay, that's the artillery. Run away from the artillery is good enough strategy. That was not good. I can't really close the distance safely because I would just walk into the bullet. Fairies have been deployed. Oh, elephant move. Okay, pretty good. Elephant move! I thought I could dodge the elephant move. Get it well. Okay, so the fairies are shooting the same type of bolt that it likes to Gatling shoot. Elephant move. Oh. You missed. This is okay. This is going okay. Oh, move! That's just what it is. That's just the move. Come over here now. A few hits in, but that was not a very productive use. The fairies are out, I think. Bad. More fairies out. Bad. Elephant move! Locked onto the wrong thing. Perish. You perish as well. Yeah. I did not have cover for that, and I'm out of healing. I'm so dead. Move! Nope! That's me gone. We're getting there, though. It's an uphill battle, but it's an uphill battle I feel like I'm understanding. I comprehend what I'm doing. Let's begin. Wasn't very helpful. I think I botched it a little bit. Huh, you don't use that move much. Kind of hard to close the gap for that. Oh, we're safe. Elephant move. Okay. Circumstances are not going all that well for me. I think there's like some key element that I'm almost understanding, but not quite. I'm out of magic already. That removes a lot of my utility. Can I attack it from the side, maybe? Okay, you stand in front of it during the rapid fire attack and it does nothing useful. Oh, missed. Lifting your head is the activation for going into turret mode like that. And I can't hit it from the side. So this leg is really causing inconveniences for me. Like I try and reach it and I can't reach it. It spins too fast. At least I can slap you in the head a little bit. Elephant move! Okay, that was pretty good, though I spent all my stamina to do it. Not bad. Whoa! Okay, that's a rare one. Ow! Run this way. Artillery? Ow. Do not like when it uses one of the melee attacks like that. So long as I make sure I'm running away from the exploding balls, I don't think they'll hurt. But that is not a given. Wrong leg. Artillery? Hasn't done the elephant move in a bit, so I'm sort of trying to anticipate it. Okay, that's some magic. I should have, and I do have, 2 shots. How did that hit me? Okay. Thing I learned, maybe don't use the ice dagger. I don't know if a stick's gonna help me, but... Why don't we just unset Y for now? Or maybe we could use our armament, perhaps. Might be good to actually use those. The decoy is an interesting option, if it works, like really, really well. I have no idea what the effigy does. We have a lot of them. This might be the time. Let's find out. Get that up for me. Hello, I'm shooting you with a sword. Ow. Okay, what do you do? Was that literally just a piggy bank I could break open to get 8 money? If yes, I'm mildly disappointed. Okay, that was interesting. I seem to have cut through the leg when it went out of turn mode. Keep that in mind. Oh, you... Okay, we're good. I think I'll have better odds dealing with that in the future if I learn the timing of the slap. Like so. Did not get behind. Go! Working. I almost feel like Z-targeting is not something I should be doing. It just stops me from running. Beam. I'm liking this run so far. really know how to engage after elephant move, but it's not a bad move for it to do for me. Turret mode. Keep circling. Yeah, I can't engage from there. Good. Beam. Good. Barry's out. Beam. I like that little move I did there. Elephant move! Nope. Okay, I can cut through the leg there, right at the end. Elephant move! I'm feeling good about this attempt. Turret mode, yep. Ready to cut through. Artillery. Elephant move. I'm too far away for it to matter. Elephant move again. I'm almost at a point where I just gunned them down, but I'm not confident and I want to keep the magic around. Oh, that's a good hit. Ready to cut through the leg. Too slow. Beam. Come on. You know what? No. Perish! Dead. Ooh, alright. What is this? We got the red. Oh boy, alright. We beat the Scarab from Halo Wars. Why are you warning me? Why are you warning me? Hold on a second. Why are you warning me? What could this possibly be about? Is it paranoia that I'm concerned about what this could possibly be warning me about? Would I be making a mistake in doing this? Uncertain. I don't think I have another choice, though. Man, this is some Star Wars unlocking. Oh, ho, ho, ho. They're really scared of me doing this. I did it anyway. We got the red key! I'm saving. This could take me... I suppose it could take me back to the center of the world. Or, it could probably take me in the direction of our next travel. Something I could have theoretically done already. Going here. Hello and welcome to the Ruined Atoll Library Annex, which is apparently where we are. Even though I have no idea where we are. Library Annex. Wait a minute. If this is a library annex, I didn't even check this page before. Rifle. Okay, these are the weapons of the enemy. Boss of the Scavengers. Good to know. Yeah, Librarian. Holy Cross Cathedral. But Ruined Atoll, if this is the library annex, Frog's Domain is in the top right, which takes me here. Librarian is right on the next page. There might be some correlation. Outside of that, mysterious labeled thing in the center of the world. These are numbered, 1, 2, 3, 4. I should probably go in that order, but I am not going to do that right now. I just beat a major boss. I'm gonna revel in my victory, and I'm gonna conclude. I am now lifting the Ashby protocol, and I am going to look at chat in 3, 2, 1. Ah, welcome back. You've returned from last time. Also, Tommy had returned at some point. Okay, so spoil, Acela showed up. Acela said Acela core. Swing, swing, roll, dash, speed run. I don't have timestamps on these, inconveniently. Hello, glad to see you're still here. Thank you for celebrating my victory. I appreciate it. I'm probably going to have to go through the VOD to help, like, timestamp correlate these messages together. Because otherwise, they're kind of lost in context. But thank you. And also, hello. That's fine, that's fine. That's appreciated. I feel like I've made some good progress today. I beat 2 bosses out of 4. The other 2 I ignored. Hope we figure out how to do with this thing. Let's just... Okay, while I talk, I'm going to not make any major progress. I'm just going to, like, walk around the place. I have found something. Is the Bone Lord... Yeah, okay, I found a Bone Lord shop. Nothing too serious about that. Hey, Bone Lord. You have much for sale. It is much expensive, though. No. I leave you with your devices. That's not their name. Actually, I have no idea what their name is. I just am calling them the Bone Lord because of inscription. Just seems like thematically appropriate to do. But as far as things that happened, been going pretty good. I feel like I've finally gotten a decent grasp on combat. Insofar as I got to defeat the giant robot spider. I'm happy about that. Now there's crabs in the water. And now there's meat in the water. This is one of the things from this sketch, except dead. Interesting. And then there's more crabs. This seems like a relatively chill location. I guess look forward to me exploring this place. This is probably our next targeted objective. I'm having a good time with the game overall. I think my general... Okay, so last time at the end of the stream, I theorized about how I thought this was like a second playthrough type deal. I'm beginning to think against that, but not really. It seems like, or at least in the meta way of it being someone playing the game being played, and then it being played again by me now, I don't think that's particularly true. But I do think that this land had a hero, and then that hero stopped being the hero, and now we're the hero. And the world is older, slightly more run down than it used to be. The discrepancies on the map do not stop from being discrepancies, so how meaningful the discrepancies are, I don't know. I can't really put too much clear significance on it. The fact that the structural pylons are either gold or purple is weird, considering they're either dead or purple, in my view. This place does seem a bit more run down on the map than the others, so that might not be a thing. But this LCD effect is still very, very entertaining and interesting, and really does make it look like a game older than it is. I don't know. I'm still holding out for, like, aside from the fact that I'm literally getting pages to a manual that I look at outside of the game screen on a TV screen, feels important in some sort of structure of the meta narrative of some kind, and that excites and intrigues me. How to put it all together, I have no idea. There are various threads of mystery strewn about that, in some respect, I feel like I just don't have the tools to uncover right now. I'm really hoping I'm going to find a Rosetta Stone equivalent to figuring out the language, because if I have to figure this out, like, fundamentally from the start of it all, it's going to be a big old slog, and I don't really know when, if I have to, I should start. Very mysterious to me. Intriguing, though. Either this is going to be just some basic cipher I can decipher, or this is going to be much harder than Arajan, which was really just like a vocabulary cipher. This one might be a vocabulary cipher, but with letters I don't even recognize. That makes it harder to remember. But that's a problem for another time. Can I afford any upgrades? I got 469 things. Upgrading the stamina seems like it would be beneficial to me, who likes to dodge a lot. Increasing my health seems nice. Part of me really wants to upgrade one of my stats to full, or at least fuller than it seems right now, to see if that does something at the hero's grave. So I'm going to hold off, save up to 1,000, and then get level 4 potion. Even though level 4 potion, I think, is the lowest priority of all of the things to possibly get right now. For me, and how I play. But we'll see that later. Good times. Good times are being had. I'm Exception. This is NTV. Have a good day, and good night.